Have you heard about the blind general that never lost a battle? Well, his story is more than just a legend. He was a real person who lived from around 1360 to 1424, and his name was Jan Žižka. But how did he become such an extraordinary military leader? What was so special about him, and why do people still talk about him today? Well, let me tell you. Jan Žižka was born in Bohemia, which is now part of the Czech Republic. When he was young, he became interested in military matters and started to read books about strategy and tactics. He also traveled to France to learn from some of the best military minds of the time. But his real education began when he joined the Hussite movement. The Hussites were a group of people who followed the teachings of a religious reformer named Jan Hus, who had been executed by the church for his beliefs. When Hus was killed, his followers revolted against the authorities, and Žižka became one of their leaders. As a military leader, Žižka was brilliant. He was able to defeat much larger and better equipped armies using unconventional tactics and strategies. He was also very innovative, and he introduced new weapons and techniques that surprised and confused his enemies. For example, he was one of the first commanders in Europe to use gunpowder weapons like cannons and handguns in an effective way. He also used a new type of formation with armored wagons called wagonbergs, which were pulled by oxen and could be chained together to form a mobile fortress. This innovation helped him to overcome the heavy cavalry charges that were the main tactic of the armies that opposed him. In fact, Žižka's armies consisted mainly of foot soldiers, many of whom were farmers or peasants with little or no military experience. But he knew how to make them into a formidable fighting force. He trained them to be disciplined and maneuverable, and he gave them confidence and purpose. Žižka's most famous battles are the Battle of Kutná Hora, the Battle of Sudomierz, and the Battle of Velin. He never lost a battle. His military career was very successful, and he became a national hero of the Czech Republic. After his death, he was deified and became known as the Black Death among his followers. So what can we learn from the story of the blind general who never lost a battle? Well, I think it's a story about courage, determination, and the power of the human spirit. It's a reminder that we should never underestimate our enemies, and that we should always be willing to learn and adapt. It's also a story about leadership and the importance of having a clear vision and inspiring others to follow us. Thank you for viewing. Please like and subscribe.